Hey fam, welcome back to our Creators Series with Vulture. My name's Savannah Peterson. Very excited to be sitting here with Linda from Supermicro today. Thank you for taking the time.
Thanks for having me.
This is going to be fun. Okay, so we're just going to start with the coolest thing I read about you before this interview. You play competitive badminton.
Yeah, I do.
Tell me a little bit about this.
Yeah, actually, during my mid-age, and I was trying to pick up a spot. And then I said, I need to sweat a lot, what that should be. My friend said, okay, pick badminton. It runs at 400 miles an hour. I mean, the birdie, not me, right?
Yeah.
And then that's where the spots I pick up. And then over the time, I made a lot of great friends that actually keep me going back to the spots. And then from there onward, we play very competitively, although amateur level.
This is awesome. So are you like in a league or is there, yeah.
Yes, we do. And then one of the crazy things is we also travel the world to watch the real expert to play it. We even travel to England to watch the All England, which is the prestigious badminton game itself. So that's fun too.
I bet this is super fun. How long have you been playing?
20 years. So that's a long time.
That is a long time. And it's a more challenging game than I think people realize.
Very true.
So what sort of parallels are there between your badminton life and your work life?
Yeah, actually, it's very interesting that whatever you do, I feel you can always get some philosophy out of life, even playing badminton, where you find your right partner, then you play your strengths, you try to understand your competitor very quick, you understand your ground very quick, similar just like life.
Yeah.
Then we live the way we live, but then we also become very observative as to how we live the life, how we balance it, how we draw attention, draw energy in between, and things like that. So I feel it's exciting life, just like technology as well.
Yes, it is. And it keeps you on your toes.
Yes.
You definitely have to be on your toes on the badminton court.
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit about what it's like to play on the same team as Vulture.
Actually, Vulture is one of the first partner I work closely with after I joined Supermicro. And then they are so friendly. I was like, I'm super blessed to work on such a nice partner where I'm still relatively new to the company. I'm still relatively new to the hardware.
Yeah.
Especially, I came up from a little bit software background as well while doing AI, although AI, because it's so broad, you can
have everywhere now.
Yes, yeah. You can have AI software, AI infrastructure, AI hardware, AI cloud, you name it. And then Vulture partnership actually has been a blessing experience for me after I joined Supermicro and be able to work closely with the Vulture team.
I love that the first thing you brought up was the people. Yes, they really are. I'm looking at all of you out there. You Vulture team, you are absolutely fabulous human beings. It's such a fun group and really, really convicted in creating solutions that actually have impact, not just building tech for tech's sake. So when you're not on the badminton court, how are you using AI in your personal life?
Yeah, we call that our executive assistant. So we actually, because we get used to use AI as a tool, so now this day we have so many assistants. We subscribe to ChatGPT, we subscribe to Grok.
Yeah.
And then there's so many tools out there. Some of them we pay out of my own pocket. Sometimes company pay for that as well. I feel every day we spend 2 hours with all these AI tools besides our normal job. So I feel AI is really part of the life now.
Yeah. So you're actually, is that dedicated time or you just?
Yes. Because I unconsciously just use it. And then, one of the things is also this AI tool, they also summarize where you spend your time, right? Every day. And then when you look at it, I spend so much time there. Yeah. So it's unconsciously, we were actually working with AI very closely in the daily life already.
What's your favorite thing to use it for?
To find things I don't know about myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me more. What do you mean?
Because many times I always believe, I'm at this age, I know everything about myself. I know my strengths, I know my weakness, I know what to play. Just like badminton, I know everything. But then once we have this assistant, then you ask, because they know typical question you ask, the typical things you do with a tool, then you ask, discover something I am not sure about myself. blah. It actually gave answers. And then some of the insights surprise you. And then now I'm getting scared. I don't know if I need to continue to ask them so many questions.
Did you find out anything interesting?
Yes, but I'm not going to share yet.
I was going to say it's totally cool if you don't want to share. Wow, that's an interesting. So you're using it for self-reflection,
Yes.
essentially. Which
Again, back to human being. I
Yeah.
always feel it's a journey for us. Self-discovery, self-reflection is a lifelong journey.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, it is. A lot of people in the back. What do you hope that AI does for your community, for your family and your loved ones in the future?
Yeah, healthcare.
Yes.
So this is definitely one thing I really, really believe AI is going to change for us. You know, there's so many theories. Okay, the robotics is going to destroy human being. The world is going to be ruled by all this AI. I think believe in that. I always have this so-called super optimistic view where I believe any technology come to the world, they're going to develop and serve human being. Just like AI, it's a technology that we are going to leverage for healthcare, drug discovery, hospital system, many of the things we're going to live a better life, a longer life. That's all
Yes.
because of AI.
Yes. Louder for the people in the back. I really believe. I'm glad you said that because I'm sure you have people in your life who are a little afraid of AI. Which I understand. People in our nerd land.
Yeah.
And one of the examples that I always give them out the gate is healthcare. There's so much research that will be able to happen so much faster just because we're able to leverage these tools. What would you tell someone who's feeling a little nervous about getting started? Because that first step, as we know, is the hardest step. What would you tell them? What's your advice?
Yes. I think I won't use my daughter as an example. My daughter has always this analytical skill I feel I don't have at her age. So she always have this doubtness about AI. She always say, okay, it's so hallucinated. It gave you the wrong information. She's on the other extreme, at least from my perspective, that she doubt the AI capability.
Yeah.
She doubt the benefit we're going to get from AI. So I always talk to her, Irene, you have to try it out before you are convinced it's less useful. Unless you have evidence after you experience it with it,
Yeah.
and then you show me the evidence, you show me the data, then you can say, okay, it's less useful than you think. So to me, maybe because coming from the tech and background, data means a lot.
Right.
We always look for evidence before you claim anything.
Definitely. How old's your daughter?
It's going to show my age, 23.
Oh my goodness. I never would have thought that for the record. Shout out to your daughter in case she's watching. I love that you're getting to have that very healthy tension in the household though and decide, okay, well let's play with it then. Let's see if it's worse. And I think, healthy skepticism is great because then at least you know when it is hallucinating or it's telling you information that isn't true. But it's I bet the dinner conversations are kind of fun and honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can imagine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw this and it was really cool. And there's this. Okay. Last question for you. When we're hanging out, when we have a chance to chat a year from now, or at the next GTC, what do you want to be able to say then that you can't yet say today? This will help.
I think hopefully next year, this time, we will be able to have a real AI assistant in the hospital that actually can be my personal assistant, just like I use it at my work today.
Yes. I love that. So that could handle people's questions about their loved one that might be in there or do diagnostic. Yes, give them an update on surgery or a status.
Very true.
Something that's
very true.
There's a lot. All right. I love it. Hopefully we can hang out and maybe we can even have one of those robots with us next year on the show.
That will be exciting.
Yes, that would be very exciting. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
I really appreciate this.
And thanks all of you for tuning in to our new creators series for Vulture. My name's Savannah Peterson. Thanks for coming to learn with us.